Yeah, we back. Episode 2 of the Talk Nice podcast. I got your boy Bezo. I'm back with my main man, my son Esty. He joining me today. We about to introduce yourself, Esty. Let people know who you is.
I'm here, man. You know what I mean? Rob, Esty. Favorite sport, football, basketball, and baseball. Huge fantasy football addict and huge betting addict. So hopefully, as we speak, we will talk sports, betting, and as it gets closer to football season, fantasy football. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
As always, my brother, I had to get you on, get your thoughts. Definitely as we get closer to the season, we're going to talk fantasy football. We're going to talk betting, moving forward. Let the people know what that betting is like. Get some tips out, get some picks out as we move forward, getting better with that. Definitely wanted to get this episode started. NFL free agency, trades, big things happening right now during the off season.
It's looking crazy. I love it.
Crazy.
I love it.
Big blockbuster trade with Deshaun Watson. I want to start off with that. Going from Houston, Cleveland, $230 million guaranteed.
How much of it is guaranteed? All 230 is guaranteed?
All $230 million is guaranteed.
Oh, shit.
Because the situation was, you had him. He had told Cleveland they was out of it, and it was between Atlanta and New Orleans. Was supposed to be the final two teams, and then I guess Cleveland was like, "Yo, we're gonna guarantee your whole 5 years, $230 million." And
wow,
like I can't turn that down.
I didn't even get a chance to look in the details. I know. I thought like 160 or 150 was getting the whole 230. Wow.
Yeah, man. And I think they structured it where he gets like, I think $10 million because he may get suspended because to be honest, the whole big thing is, he got about 22 civil lawsuits for that masseuse thing. He like to get his butt played with when he go get massages. And
was that the details? He like his butt played with? That's what
the masseuses was saying. They were saying they give him a masseuse and they get down around the back area and he asking them to put fingers in the butt. Pause.
Nah, yo.
So, NFL and online, everybody's in an uproar. Like they sent him $230 million and, he a pervert, which is his business. But,
true that.
Just wanted to get your thoughts on that contract, and then on if you believe.
You think Amari Cooper? You think Cooper knew that he was getting that contract?
I don't know, and it's funny because sidebar, fuck the Cowboys. They did some bullshit. Let my man go. But
if your team know, man.
Huh?
How you gonna fuck the Cowboys?
We talk
in
about
the psych world. In the psych world, that's called cognitive dissonance because you always Cowboys this, and now it's fuck the Cowboys. So I'm kind of unclear. Give me some insight on that.
I gotta be realistic. I gotta be a realistic, Esty. They not doing nothing. They let my son Cooper go. They let La'el Collins go.
But they got too many receivers.
They don't have enough. That's not even a. I think they're Cooper, good. You can't trade Cooper and then let Cedric Wilson go to Miami, and then you trade the offensive lineman. You let Randy Gregory sign with the Denver Broncos. I know we was 12-5 last year. You getting all this cap space money, and then you're not signing nobody. They're not serious. But we can delve into that a little bit later. I do want to get your your thoughts on if the Browns are the team to beat in the AFC with this Deshaun Watson trade.
Man, but I got to see if he's going to get suspended, man. We got to see if he gets suspended and how many games he gets suspended. And, you know what I mean? If he's suspended like 3-4 games, they the team. Because, their running backs is crazy, both of them. They both off the hook. You know what I'm saying? And once they start running and that play action comes into part, it's over. Because they got Njoku at tight end, they got Cooper. It's over, man. I'm really highly favored on Cleveland, man. And LaShawn, man, Cleveland should be happy. So congrats, Cleveland, everybody in Cleveland. Congrats.
Yeah, I think they up there. I think they top 2 teams. I still gotta I gotta give respect to Kansas City because Mahomes is there, and they still got the best tight end in the world and one of the best receivers as well in Cheetah. So I still give them respect. But like you said, if Deshaun don't get suspended,
but Kansas City ain't fair no more either. They're not fair no more.
They still can put up points.
I think they've been to that. Yeah, they still put up points, but nobody fears them because they saying we can stick with them and play deep. Pause. But they're like 1-3 in the AFC Championship games now, so nobody's really fearing Kansas anymore.
But I do agree with you. I think the Browns is probably the team to beat if they can put it together. Big upgrade from Baker Mayfield to Deshaun Watson. Cooper is a threat downfield. Njoku
forget about it.
Can be utilized properly with Deshaun Watson. And, of course, the two-headed monster and Chubb and Hunt in the backfield, which
Forget about it.
Ridiculous.
Forget about it.
Especially if you line up, you put Hunt on line up as a receiver and Chubb in the backfield.
Forget about it.
And then with the play action, you don't know if you want to stick with Deshaun.
Forget about it.
So yeah, they got options. It can get, and their defense. Don't forget, their defense is still very stout.
Right.
The edge rushers, one of the best edge rushers in the game on defense for the Browns.
Right.
So if they can put it together and quickly, and if he don't get suspended, I can see them making a lot of noise in the AFC, being Super Bowl favorites, just off of that alone.
Right.
So kudos to them, doing what they had to do. $230 million guaranteed is crazy.
That's crazy.
But it's football, so you know how that go. In 2 seasons, they'll restructure it some type of way, or
but no matter, he's still getting the $230.
Yeah, he's still gonna get the $230.
But they gonna,
So
that's what's up.
That should be good for them. And then also
he can get his butt played with as much as he want now.
Yeah, he can go get his own massage. He can make his own massage parlor and do what and had them sign NDAs and do what you want to do. But yeah, that whole shit was crazy. Like they was like
they wanted to play. He was telling them to play with his butt, yo.
Supposedly, it started out with one
masseuse.
Allegedly, one masseuse saying that, and then it just snowballed. And it was kind of funny because none of this was coming out when he was not asking for a trade from Houston. But as soon as he asked for a trade, all these accusations came out. And of course, you know, if it's 1 or 2, you sit there and you look at it, you're skeptical. But 22 civil lawsuits, somebody somewhere is telling some form of the truth for whatever he into.
But I mean, I don't want to play devil's advocate or anything. I don't want to be the bad guy, but you know, it's not like if he asking young ladies to play with his butt, you know, it's not like he going out sexually assaulting women. I know what he's doing is a little freaky and all that, but you know, I'm sorry guys, it's not like he's sexually assaulting women. He asking these masseuses to put things in his butt, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, hopefully you get it cleared up one way or the other. If he got to sit down for 6 games to get it behind him and then, you know, get his career back going, so be it. If the NFL don't find, you know, that he violated anything, then let the man play. They already sat him for a year in Houston. The whole thing. So let him play. Let him go get his money. You know, I'm eager to see how they're going to look on the field. I don't really care about none of that off-the-field stuff. We'll see how that plays, because I know it's going to be backlash as soon as he get there. I know, because, you know, I'm going to have the real righteous people talking nonsense.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
So once he start winning, all that will go away. You know, winning cures
everything
in any sport.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
even with that said, Browns doing that, AFC West, Kansas City Chiefs play, it got serious.
Tough.
See, the Raiders traded for Devontae Adams from the Packers.
Tough.
After the Packers gave,
Oh, and that's another problem, yo. The Raiders are a problem. You got Adams, Waller, Renfro. That is a problem, yo.
Yeah, and Jacobs coming out of the backfield, young running back.
That's a problem.
So, and then they just traded. Their defense got a little bit better too. I think they got Chandler Jones, former Cardinal defensive end. From the Cardinals.
He's getting long in the tooth, but he's still putting up numbers.
He's still decent, and you put him over there with other guys. The Raiders, they improved. The Chargers, they traded for Khalil Mack from the Bears.
Yeah,
beefed up their defense, but the Chargers is the Chargers. So we'll see how that works. And then Denver, they went and got Russell Wilson from Seattle. So that whole division is looking crazy right now.
Squad.
Hell yeah. The AFC could be 4 teams out of the West, out of the AFC West, and then the Browns right there. So
crazy. AFC West is looking real crazy. And Carr, the quarterback from the Raiders, he showed me a lot last year. I didn't have too much faith in him, but he showed me a lot. Renfro showed me a lot. Waller, Waller dialed back a little last season. I think because he was part of that.
He got injured. He got injured part of the season, but he's a beast. He's one of those. He's one of those Kelsey type tight ends, hybrid tight end wide receiver type that you can always count on,
right.
And he gets you 1,000 yards a season.
And shout out to Waller for maintaining his sobriety. You know what I'm saying? He had some substance abuse issues, and now he's keeping his head on straight paws and moving forward.
Yeah, definitely a good thing there. What else we got on? What else? Because it's been busy. Free agency trades going on. The Rams, they just signed an extension for Matthew Stafford, which is crazy to me. Thinking back a couple of years ago, Stafford on the Lions, I thought he was on his way out of the league, and he gets to the Rams, and he, finds his glory again. They won the Super Bowl, of course. So they retooled it, and they trying to get better, and they just traded for Allen Robinson from the Bears.
He's tough.
So they beefing up their wide receiver core, and of course they getting OBJ back, your former Giants wide receiver. We ain't gonna speak about the Giants.
But you sure? He re-signing?
Who?
OBJ re-signing?
I mean, he is rehabbing his ACL. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't go back to the Rams, especially with that wide receiver core of Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson. Why not re-sign and get right there in the slot with those two and get right back to it? Try and get another ring coming out of the NFC. In my opinion, I would do it. I would rehab my ACL and then, come back late in the season in the slot.
Yeah.
Ain't a lot of pressure on you because you already got 2 guys on the outside that, doing their thing. So don't make no sense to go somewhere else and try to be the man after 2 ACL injuries. Probably, which is crazy for him.
Yeah.
So he was looking like himself at the Super Bowl. So definitely
the Giants.
Your Giants, I don't know what they doing.
Yeah, I'm okay with the Tyrod Taylor. I'm okay with it. I'm saying I'm okay
why would
with
you
it.
Be okay with it?
Danny.
Why would you be okay with it?
Anything's better than Daniel Jones, man. Oh my God, I'm so over. There was so many times last year and the year before that I wanted to throw my television with Daniel Jones. That guy is a fumbling machine. Oh my God, yo. Joey Burrow got sacked, I think, 42 times in the last 4 games and fumbled twice. Okay. Daniel Jones got sacked about 30 times and fumbled or threw an interception 16 times. I'm over Daniel Jones. He's got to go. He's got to go. So I'm very happy for the Giants signing Tyrod Taylor. He's not gonna lose you games. I can guarantee that. He's not gonna lose you games. He's a game manager, and he's gonna keep you in the game. But he's also injury prone, even not by his fault. If you guys remember, he got injured by the Chargers doctors when they punctured his lungs by mistake.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he's not only getting injured on the field, he's getting injured off the field. So but anything's better than Daniel Jones. I'm okay with it.
So what y'all looking? 6-7 games winning next season? 5 this last season.
I gotta see the schedule. I gotta see the schedule, man, because the level of difficulty with their schedule last year was up there. So hopefully the NFL will do them a little favor. Hopefully.
Good luck with that. Good luck with Saquon. Saquon, what do you got? 2.3 yards a carry out there?
Saquon, Jesus Christ, this is another one. When they first signed him, I was okay. I can admit when I was wrong. When they first signed him, I was okay with it. I thought he was a game changer. Well, he was a game changer his first season or two. I was okay with the signing. I was on record with the signing of Saquon, but injuries have proved me wrong. So I can own up to my wrongings.
Yeah. Good luck to y'all.
What can you do?
Good luck to y'all, definitely. I hear you. I respect Saquon. When he first came out, he was a home run hitter. If he had any type of daylight, he was taking it to the house. And then he got hurt, and it's been downhill since. But he's still young. Y'all get your offensive line together. Y'all get some people that can actually block, and he learned how to hit the in between the tackles. It may be a better thing because he like to go around to the edge,
bounce it outside,
all day, and then dance, which is cool. But he got to learn how to get between the tackles to get those tough yards. And he's fragile, so I can understand. I think he may have a mental situation where he don't want to go between those tackles, and his ankles is real iffy. He had a situation last season. He got tripped up, or his ankle up off a trip. So we shall see. I'm not rooting for y'all. I hope y'all stay in the cellar with the rest of them. That's just fandom. But let me ask you a question. So last season, you had the Bengals and the Rams in the Super Bowl. You think the Bengals, with the way the AFC is retooled, you think they got a shot to get back to the Super Bowl, or it was a flash in the pan thing?
Not with Eli. They just re-signed Eli Apple, so my answer to that is no. They gave him some money too. Well, how much they gave him? I think they gave him $4 million in contract. I said, "Wow, nah, it's a wrap. They ain't doing nothing." 1 year deal for how much? $4 million. Wow. No thanks. I'm gonna pass on the Bengals. That's a hard pass.
I think it's difficult for them to get back. I think a lot of things fell into place in the playoffs for them. I do like the combination of Burrow and Chase. I think Jamar Chase is generational as far as the wide receiver is concerned. And
they're
Burrow,
loaded at wide receiver.
Yeah, they're loaded on the offensive end. But the way, like I said, the way AFC is retooled, I think it's going to be an uphill battle. I think they'll be good. I think they'll get their share win. I think they'll make the playoffs just because NFC North. I think they'll battle the Browns.
Let me tell you. I think a few minutes ago we were talking turnovers. So I'm gonna pick it. I mean, Joe Burrow doesn't turn over the ball, bro.
Yeah, but he gets sacked a lot, and that can add to it. Even if you don't turn the ball over, they got to address that offensive line, or because, like I said, a lot of things fell their way last season. But that offensive line is a problem. You get sacked 42 times in 4 games, bro. You get tired of getting up off the ground, having to save a team all the time, and you looking at these guys like, yo, you supposed to protect me. At some point, you may think, yo, this shit is on purpose. I think you motherfuckers is just missing blocks on purpose because I ain't get you a gift or some shit like that. He was running for his life. So, they addressed the offensive line. I think they can be competitive. I think the AFC is going to be a real dog fight next season.
Yeah.
For the NFC. NFC seems like they lost some of its luster. A lot of these guys moving to the AFC.
A lot of them.
Definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting in the summertime, like we was talking about earlier with the fantasy football. Definitely got to, see how that's going to go. But it should be interesting. I like the way they shuffling things and people shaking things up for some teams. So definitely looking forward to that. Should be a good season coming up if the NFL stay out of people's business and do it right. So, but we shall see how that works.
We shall see. Oh, there was something else too. Oh man, the fuck! I totally forgot.
So,
what was the last thing?
And these are dog days here in sports. You got free agency, then we got basketball, but we both Knicks
hold
fans.
On, real quick.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah! I'm still calling the Redskins the Yo, man. The Redskins are still Redskins, man. They still are Redskins or the commies. I'm calling them the Redskins or the commies. I ain't calling them
commies is crazy. Calling the team the commies is crazy.
They got 2 options. Redskins or commies. I ain't calling them goddamn Commanders. Fuck out of here. Commies or the Redskins. There you go.
I just say Washington, man. That Commander shit don't even come off nobody's tongue properly. Pause. The word, the name is too long. Like, that's not even the Commanders. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I feel like you a science fiction movie. The Commanders are coming.
Yeah.
I don't even. That's crazy. And people don't even care, to be honest with you. It's not like they're a poverty franchise to begin with. So people call them a football team, or people slip up and still call them the Redskins, unfortunately.
Redskins. I ain't slipping up, man. They the Redskins. They the Redskins, man. Ain't no slip up.
So we'll see. They got to win some games in order to get that Commander's name solidified. Because if not, they just going to call them that team in Washington and call it a day. That's a little crazy even when you write it down.
Right.
We're calling them commies.
Commies, man. Fuck that. Redskins are the commies. I ain't calling them no Commanders. They the Redskins or the commies. Fuck you. Fuck the Redskins. Anywho.
Yeah. We don't care about them.
But one last thing, y'all forgetting about that. Y'all forgetting about that. that certified beast up in Buffalo. Yeah. Please don't forget about Josh, man. That guy. I mean, when he first came out, there were so many people putting him down. You can't learn accuracy. He's not accurate. And I was believing the NFL insiders when they were saying that you can't teach accuracy, but Josh Allen has proven them wrong. You
He
can
shut a lot of people up.
teach
Yeah, he shut
accuracy.
people up. But you got to remember, he came out and a lot of people compared him to Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh because of his size and arm strength coming out of college. And when he first started, his accuracy was a little off, but also it got to do with the talent around you. You upgrade the talent around you, you start to get better. So you go from Taylor Gabriel to a Stephon Diggs. That's a huge upgrade. Somebody that can catch those footballs that may be a little bit off, a little bit behind him, because he's a talented wide receiver. And you got some of these other guys that's coming up with him. But I respect Josh Allen. I like the Bills. I like what they're doing up there. I think that game against Kansas City was great. Josh Allen showed a lot. He showed that he arrived, showed he's top 5 quarterbacks in the league. I never forget about Buffalo. They're locked for the playoffs. Definitely. Like I said, that's why I said AFC is going to be a gauntlet every week. Wow. You're playing somebody that's going to be tough, so they got to bring the A game. But yeah, the Bills is right there. I think they can upgrade their running backs a little bit. I'm not too sold on Singletary. And the boys back there. I think they need a little bigger running back. I think they got small, shifty running backs. If they can upgrade a little bit or get, the draft is coming up. You can get somebody with some size that can run between the tackles where it's not all, air game. As they play where it get cold and get snowy early. So you want the ground game,
that's tough.
To get you those yards that you need when you can't really throw the ball when it's snowing.
Yeah,
and it's super cold.
The Patriots did them dirty that game.
Yeah,
Patriots ran every play.
Yeah, they ran every play. I think the whole damn near the whole game. They just ran the ball. But I mean, if you get a running back like that, and with Josh Allen's talents, and with the the team Knox, their tight end Knox, and like I said, with Diggs and them boys, you can get the AFC East pretty much, theirs to lose, in my opinion.
Yeah. Agreed.
So they should get to the playoffs, and they just got to worry about these other teams that are tough to try to get to the Super Bowl. So definitely didn't forget about them.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. Definitely looking forward to that. Keep an eye on that. See what happens moving forward. God willing, everybody stay healthy, because football injury could change.
Let me ask you a question. You trust Lamar Jackson?
I've never trusted Lamar Jackson. I watched him. He's electric. He's a game changer with his feet. He's a dude.
Ain't gonna win the big games with his arms, man.
He's not gonna win a game with his arm, and that's where the problem is with me. Like, I don't see progression with accuracy. And now, granted, he's throwing the guys that are not that great. I think Marquise Brown has a name, but he's not proving anything. And then outside of that, you couldn't name wide receiver at all. His tight end, Andrews, top 7 tight end. But
I'll say top 5.
I could say top 5, but again, who else you throwing to? And then you're not showing me that you can drop back in the pocket and make those passes consistently. I've seen him do it.
Right.
And like I said, he's a threat because if he's elusive. but I'm not sold as well. I'm gonna sit there and say, yeah, I'm putting my money on Lamar Jackson to get Baltimore anywhere, because I watched him and I'm like, I don't see a progression of his arm. Like, I see everything else getting better, being able to get out the pocket and things. But I'm like, when I see, 3-step, 5-step drop back, and you going through your progressions and not just, throwing first guy or throwing underneath or whatever, I just don't see it.
I don't trust
it. So I don't
trust. I don't trust at all. At all.
But I think I think they'll be competitive. I think they'll be closer to a 500 team next season. So,
that's it.
Yeah, if they get behind big,
forget about it.
Yeah, you can forget about it, because he can't. It's not. Yeah, that running ain't gonna work when you down, 2-3 scores against teams. So they beef their defense up. They can get back to old Ravens mystique of their defense. Then we can see. I don't see it happening, but
me either.
I think Lamar Jackson's gonna give you some great highlights each game, and that's
that's it.
People want to make it on SportsCenter, so that's what SportsCenter is built off of, his highlights. But
that's it.
Being a threat to anybody in the AFC, not right now, especially with everybody getting better. So I would have Lamar Jackson. I still have him top 10, but on the bottom 5 of QBs in the league. So it's not too many good. It's not too many great, quarterbacks in the league at the moment, anyway. So, but yeah, he's my bottom top 10 at this moment. So he proved me wrong, and I'm more than happy to get back on here and say I was wrong. I don't see it.
No, I don't see it either. No, I don't see it. I mean, I've had this conversation with many friends, and they tell me that if he was white, that they'll give him more time to progress with his game and wouldn't be down on him so much. But the guy just doesn't have the arm talent to win in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? He just does not have the arm talent to win in the NFL. He's either underthrowing or overthrowing his receivers. Some better receivers would help with him as well, but I said it years ago, I don't believe in the arm talent of Lamar Jackson. Unfortunately, he's a black man. I always try to push for the black man, but can't see it. So
I root for him.
Good luck to Baltimore.
He's a black quarterback.
Absolutely.
I want to see us get away from that whole stigma of black quarterbacks only run. And we have
running.
We got Deshaun Watson.
Russell.
Dak Prescott is trying to nullify that.
Russell Wilson, those bombs.
So Mahomes is black regardless.
Mahomes.
I
don't know with that one. I don't know.
If you got a percentage of black, you're black. So, but I think it's just the accuracy. Like, he has the arm strength. I think he can throw the ball 60, 70 yards with a flick of the wrist. Similar to Michael Vick, how Michael Vick used to be. But again, he had the same problem that Vick has. It's just accuracy. Can you put the ball in those pockets? Can you fit the pass and these small windows that you may have? Some quarterbacks, and that's what makes and breaks quarterbacks. See, with him, he's phenomenal in other aspects of his game. So it kind of is like people push it down the road. It'll come.
Right.
Because he can do other things that are like just jump off the screen like, oh, that's fantastic. So, what happens when you get older?
It'll come, Bezo. Yo, pause that, man. Come on, I'm out to. I can't continue to be I can't continue to be a co-host of your fabulous podcast if you spew such verbiage. So let me put.
Hold on. What I say?
Man, you just told your audience it'll come.
Oh, pause.
Like three times. So let me be clear. I can't continue to be a co-host if you're going to continue to use that kind of verbiage, sir.
Oh man, pause. Pardon my language. But yeah. So glad you caught that. I didn't even hear that part of me. But yeah. So we'll see how that goes. And we move forward with the podcast. Each episode, these episodes coming. We'll talk more about it. More stuff will show up. We'll see what's going on. Get closer to these OTAs and things like that. See how that work out. He's talking, contract situations now in Baltimore with him. They trying to get him an extension. So
don't re-sign him. I wouldn't extend him.
They gonna extend him. They ain't got no other choice.
They going to, but I wouldn't. I know.
They ain't no other option.
I wouldn't.
Ain't no other option.
Damn.
So
damn.
And I want to see the black man get paid as always. So I'm always for that. Get them for as much as you can because they going to extract every bit of talent out of you that they can before they throw you away. So get them to sign that.
But real quick, last thing with Lamar. What is he going to do when he's plus 30? He can't run like don't re-sign him, man. When he's plus 30, he can't run around like that. His body's shaped different. Pause. He's a tall, athletic, slim guy. He's not bulky and all that. Pause. So, but he's not going to be able to run and all that when he's like 31, 32, 33, even with his athletic build. Pause.
I mean, as usual, as you get older, things slow down for you. So you're going to have to figure it out. You're going to have to find a way.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But, and I almost forgot, and we was talking about betting earlier. I wanted to get your thoughts on the Calvin Ridley situation that happened a couple weeks ago. He was out. He had left the team during the season for mental awareness. He had mental awareness issues. He stepped away. And then it came out that he was betting on the Falcons. $1,500, which is light money to him. Definitely, he put $1,500, 3 different bets, totaling $1,500 on the parlays that the Falcons would win, and he got suspended for a year.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that, and do you think that'll affect the game moving forward?
I think other players will get caught, man. Gambling is if you don't have any discipline. If there's no discipline when you gamble, you're gonna gamble. It's a rush. You have more skin on the game, so you're gonna be interested in it. But I'm truly surprised that. I'm not surprised because gambling is a little addiction. I know when you check when you watch the gambling commercials, they finish off with tips on how to be a responsible gambler, and they have a whole bunch of 1-800 hotlines. They're always preaching responsible gambling because it is a little addictive. It is a little addictive, and to see an NFL player who's making millions, and the NFL is continuing to tell the players, don't bet on the game, don't bet on the game, don't bet on the game. They get constant emails, they get constant newsletters, they get constant paperwork all over the stadiums and in their locker rooms. Don't bet on the game, and he still chose to bet on the game. So I wasn't shocked at all. Gambling is addictive, point blank, period. It's addictive. And, again, when you look at the commercials, the commercials with, responsible gaming and give you a whole bunch of 1-800 hotline numbers to call if you're having issues with gambling. So I'm truly not surprised. I'm not surprised at the suspension. And, it's a message sent out to the other players of the NFL. He betted 1,500, and he was supposed to make $11 million. So he gave up $11 million for $1,500 worth of bets. So I'm not surprised. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's a bet he lost on himself, and that's crazy.
Yeah,
I was reading it, and I'm like, first of all, like, who's around you to sit there and tell you to go ahead and bet in your name and your likeness to go to a betting in Florida and place a bet or wherever he did it online? Right. I'm like, bro, like, it's you. Like, people know who you are, first of all. And this is what you do. I'm like, you can be smart about it. Right. Get your man to do it. Hey, I'm going to put this money in your account. Right. Go put this bet, place this bet, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. But I'm like, you did it yourself. And then I'm thinking, okay, so it's twofold for me. One, was you really dealing with mental issues, or you have a gambling addiction and doing this moving forward? And,
or maybe he knew he got caught.
You got caught up doing it.
I think he knew he got caught.
I honestly think other players do it. I think it'll kind of come to light, which is people. It's unfortunate because if betting is legal, then I don't see how you stop players from doing it. Just don't be that stupid and get caught. And then two, I'm looking at it and I'm like, looking at the NFL, like, you really suspend this man a year for betting $1,500 on a game, and you got these guys that be beating women to an inch of their life, and they getting 6 games. I'm like, a whole year? Like, that, we really sending? Is that the message we sending? Like, you're not going to stop. People going to get slicker with it, but a whole year, that man's career, for $1,500. And like I said, you got these guys that, being steroid rages, whipping on their women's, to the point where they got to put them in the hospital, and y'all look the other way and give them a game or 6-game suspension. I'm like, the suspension don't add up to me. That's just me personally. But I understand because the NFL wants to, send a message, but that's a strong message.
You got to send a message. But you got to send a strong message if you're beating women too. But hey, what are you going to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like it took them forever to even do that. From the Ray Rice incident, they went from 3 games to 6 games, and now you get this, that. But I'm like, a whole year? Like, you let that, okay, here. You miss a couple games, don't do it again, and you back on the field. Like, what does a whole year do? I was kind of confused on that one. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But, hopefully these other players are moving better. If you are gambling, don't get caught.
Gamble responsibly.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, and if you're out there, gamble responsibly. Maybe. I just met not a homeboy, an associate of mine. Just blew like 25. He bet like 2,500 on a Knicks game, and now he's up shit's creek. So please bet responsibly, guys. Put out a little, take like $120. Don't bet your whole paycheck, guys. Gambling is addictive. You know what I'm saying? Gambling is very addictive, man. It's very addictive. It's quick money. We know it's quick money. You can turn 100 to 1,000 with a real good parlay. Bet responsibly, guys. Do not blow your whole check on a game. please bet responsibly. Thank you very much.
Man, tell me about it. I've tried my hand at a couple bets. Unfortunately, I can't do FanDuel down here, or maybe it's fortunately Texas doesn't do. They don't allow betting. It's not legal down here. So, and I be looking online because I got a lot of people that I know that, including you, that do FanDuel, and I be looking at the parlays, and I'm like, they bet $10, getting a couple $1,000 off these parlays. I'm like, I can see how it can be very addictive.
Very addictive.
It's similar to how we came up with the number man, with the going to the number hole, with our parents going to the number hole to bet, or the number man coming through the block to place numbers on. So definitely understand that, because I'd be looking, I'd be like, yo, FanDuel was legal down in Texas, I may have a problem because $10.
And guys, if you are gonna bet, if you are gonna bet with your FanDuel is giving away money, guys. If you have discipline and a game plan, and not gonna blow your whole paycheck on betting, FanDuel is giving away cash sometimes, man. If you look at these numbers, sometimes the over and the unders, you sometimes think, is FanDuel a professional company with their mathematicians and the statisticians and all of that? It's unbelievable with some of the over-unders, especially the over-unders with some of the NBA basketball games. If you don't know what the over-under means, like the total points. They'll give you a total points, like both teams will score over 220 points for the whole game. And like they'll put like 220 points and Minnesota will be playing. You can't put 220 points when Minnesota is playing. Minnesota will put up 140 points on anybody. Old nigga, new nigga, they don't give a fuck. Minnesota don't give a fuck. They'll put up 130, 140 points on anybody, okay? And if you're putting up 130, 140 points on anybody, and the number is 220, that both teams who score over 220, and Minnesota is putting up 140, you're giving away money.
Mm-hmm. Well, very good insight. So if good insight.
Yeah. So if you're a responsible person with discipline and not gonna blow a bag, go check out FanDuel.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is close to a professional bettor as you can get. My son be on here. He be hitting me all the time with the bets. So definitely listen to him. Like I said, $10 can get you a nice little chunk of change if you bet it right, from what I see. So
correct.
Definitely FanDuel.
But don't blow your paycheck. Don't blow your paycheck, ladies and gentlemen.
If you are an addictive personality, do not bet. Don't pay attention to what we just said. Continue doing whatever you're doing.
Correct.
Correct. Feed your family. Bet responsibly. Feed yourself. You got bills.
Go feed your
Don't go crazy out here.
Go feed your family.
So don't go crazy out here.
Word up, yeah.
I mean, I don't want y'all talking about, I heard B and Esty on Talk Nice podcast. They told me put my check. Don't blame us, man. On what you be out there talking about, my lady told me I had to pack up and go because I spent everything that I had.
Yeah. I don't want no parts of that, man. Don't do that, man.
Word up. Do it right. Don't do it at all. But you got it. Go ahead, and do it responsibly. Is anything that we say that's addictive, do it responsibly or don't do it at all.
Word up.
That's just our PSA announcement.
That's our PSA announcement. Can we talk about my Knicks real quick, man?
They ain't nothing to talk about.
As of late.
They ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about.
As of late.
Outside of RJ Barrett.
As of late, man.
I get upset talking about the Knicks, man. I get upset because I watch these games.
They got a lot of young talent, man. They got young talent
is on the
man.
bench.
They got some young guys.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Thibodeau got to learn how to play them, man.
Alec Burks can be sent to the moon. Todd Gibson can become a coach, give him a suit. Evan Fournier can go to the bench and come off the bench and do the same thing he does as a starter.
Yeah, he could definitely come off the bench like that.
Julius Randle, they can package him in a pack of Skittles for anything at this moment. I'm not really at 2010. I watch it and I see people get sucked into him putting up 20 points and 10 rebounds a game, but he plays the game the wrong way. We run offense that is losing basketball. And I say this when I watch the games, I be tweeting these things. I'm like, this is losing basketball. This is not winning basketball that we're playing. You can't come down on offense and have him high post ISO and everybody just stand around and watch.
High post ISO.
High post ISO.
Oh, shit.
Dribble, and then take a bad shot. Bro, you got RJ Barrett, who's averaging 24 a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists since the new year. And every time he initiates the offense, it's quick decisions. I'm going to the basket. So either I'm going to get a layup or I'm going to hit somebody with an open shot and make the right play. At this point in the season, it's 12 games left. It's time to let RJ get the keys. But Randall, you want to bring the ball up. He want to call for the ball. As soon as they get across half court, he calling for the ball. You got Fournier, you got Burks, who act like they scared of him to tell him to go take his big ass paws down in the post and do something different. So I'm like, I love the young
Mitchell?
talent.
You like Mitchell?
I like Mitchell. Mitchell Robinson. I like the young talent. Don't get me wrong. I think RJ. I think
Mitchell Robinson got to learn how to make a foul shot, man. Mitchell, he got to go.
He's 7 feet. I give him a little bit of grace. It'll come. But I like his offensive rebound. I like his defense, of course. I like his energy. So there's young pieces there, but this offseason, they got to let these young pieces play and move some of these guys. I like Grimes. I think when Cam Reddish comes back, he's a good piece. I like IQ off ball. I don't like him as a point guard.
IQ.
I watch him and he dribbles. And it's like, bro, you don't have to dribble that much. You can pass the ball. You'll get it back. You can pass the ball to somebody not named Julius Randle and initiate the offense. And I understand they, it's learning on the go. So I give him passes, but sometimes I get irritated. Like, bro, like you gotta not do certain things every time. Like you gotta watch film and say, okay, I'm dribbling too much here. I'm not seeing this here. Let me work. So they pissing me off. Like I see they won 5 of their last 8. Here's another thing. If you want to be terrible, don't start winning games at the end of the season. And then when the lottery come, you getting the 12th pick, you might as well just shut it down and lose. Even though that didn't work last time.
That ain't working. Yeah,
so I don't know, man.
Shut it down and lose. That shit ain't working.
I get frustrated watching them because Tibbs is stubborn. Like Obi Toppin will come in the game and it's instant energy. 6 minutes, he back on the bench. I'm like, what are we doing? Like the team plays much more freely when you take Randall out the game. You get Randall back in the game. Here we go with this. All right, no fast breaks. I'm gonna just push the ball up, walk it up. ISO, dribble handle. I'm gonna be lazy on defense. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, at this point, it is what it is with them. So we'll see. I hope the front office is competent and knows what they're looking at and make the changes that they need. And get a goddamn point guard, please. If anybody that's in the Knicks organization happen to, tap on this podcast.
But they did. They got Rose and Kemba.
Who?
Rose and Kemba.
Kemba Walker slow as me at my age right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's how they try to address the point guard. Kemba
Look who you just named. They too injured. I love Rose. He injured. He's not coming back to next season. Kemba Walker is somewhere, wherever, training for next season to not be a Knick. I appreciate it. Hometown guy, love him. Bronx, Rice High School, Harlem. I appreciate it. It just wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. We need a young point guard that knows how to play point guard. I don't want a two guard that you transition into a point. I want a point guard. I want a point guard that's over 6 feet. Matter of fact, might as well let Miles McBride run the one. He's going to give you defense. So, I don't know, man. But, with that, we'll get in an NBA moving forward. Definitely talk about some more of the stuff because it's getting closer to the playoffs. We're going to talk about surprising teams, some disappointing teams. And, our Knicks fall on that disappointment side. So we shall see, man, how that works out. Matter of fact, they play today on this Sunday. They got Utah. So I can see another
number one score on offense.
So we'll see how that goes. I think Donovan Mitchell might go for 50 tonight on them. Fuck around. He put 50 on their head.
Best scoring offense in the league. Utah.
Boring ass fucking team in city. Ain't nobody caring about Utah.
Boring as shit.
But we definitely been here for a minute. Definitely about to get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely appreciate y'all listening. Esty, before we get out of here, if you got anything you want to tell the people, let the people know before we get out of here. Go right on ahead.
If you are responsible, better, with discipline, bet the over with Minnesota. They shoot. Anthony Edwards shoots the most threes. They're long. They're athletic. Pause. They cause a lot of turnovers. Teams can't keep up with Minnesota. Okay. Before Anthony Edwards came, Cat was shooting the most threes on that team. The center was shooting the most threes on that team before Anthony Edwards came. Edwards is here. Now they got Cat on the block. Edwards, the whole Minnesota is putting up threes. Okay, so now that Cat's not shooting the most threes, he's on the block. When he's not on the block, he's putting up threes. I say that to say this. Bet the over when Minnesota plays. If it's around 239, 240, bet the over. And before you do bet the over with Minnesota, before you place any bets in the NBA, go check the injury report. Make sure you're getting the notifications from the best app that I use is the Score because they send those notifications quick, fast. So before you, I would bet the over with Minnesota, with anybody Minnesota plays, unless it's a team that can't put out points. But if you do place a bet on the NBA teams, go check the injury list, okay? And get updates from apps like The Score where they'll tell you who's injured quick, fast. Because you'll make a bet and then you think a certain player is playing and all of a sudden that player is not playing, okay? Bet responsibly and have discipline. And the last but not least, if you have alpha male tendencies, go check out Ben Magazine NYC on Instagram. BENDE Magazine NYC on Instagram. There's a lot of surprises for you if you have alpha male tendencies. Thanks, Bezo.
Definitely. Y'all heard it from the guru. Go check my son out, Ben Magazine, Instagram. Also, listen to what he said about the betting. And shout out to Pat Beverly for turning Cat into a monster late in the season. He's been putting up monster numbers. I think that's that's that Pat Bev influence. So shout out to him. out there to turn.
You saw how they got at Russ. You saw how they got at Russ.
Definitely. I appreciate that. He needed that. Cat was a little soft. He was a little soft. Pat Bev came in there, toughened him up. So
agreed.
I like Minnesota up and coming. But definitely, y'all heard my man talking about the betting. Y'all heard what he said. So listen to that. We're gonna be back next week, talking more sports, getting more in depth with some other things. We definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. As I always tell y'all, talk to me nice, talk to me politely, but always talk to me. And we out of here, you heard? Y'all be good.
Take care. Peace. Be safe. One love.